Hello, welcome to this Vinyasa flow. This is going to be more of an energizing practice. So let's just begin by grounding. Come to a comfortable seat, whether that's kneeling or cross-legged. You can bring hands onto your knees or your lap and close down the eyes. We'll bring our awareness right to our breath. Just noticing how your breath feels here to begin with before we make any changes. Noticing the sound of the breath. Noticing the texture. Noticing the depth. And can you start to bring a little more balance into the breath, starting to draw the inhale and the exhale towards the same length. So rather than bringing, if they're quite off, rather than bringing one all the way to meet the other, seeing if you can get them to meet somewhere in the middle. From this place of balance, we start to find our Ujjayi breath with a bit of a restriction on the back of the throat. It's a steady, smooth breath in and out through the nose. You'll feel that restriction in the back of the throat. It'll make a bit of a hissing or oceanic sound as you breathe. So let's try and use this breath to keep us focused throughout our practice today. And softly blink open eyes. We're going to make our way onto our hands and knees into a tabletop position. So we're going to do a bit of arm balancing, side plank, etc. through this practice. So we're going to warm up the wrists a little bit here as well, wrists and shoulders. So we'll just start with some traditional cat-cow. As you inhale, drop the belly down, lift the tailbone and the chest, looking forward. Exhale, press the mat away round through the back. Beautiful. A few rounds of this, moving with your breath. Beautiful. And after your next exhale, just making your way back to a neutral spine. Turning the fingers out towards the outer edges of your mat. And just a really gentle rock from side to side. Maybe even some little circles in one direction and the other. Now we want to be really careful with our wrists. We don't want any pain. So just go really slowly and gently as you feel into this. And go in the opposite direction as well. Nice. Coming back to center. And then we're going to turn our fingers in towards the body. Now for some of us, we might need to walk the knees in a little bit closer. You should feel this stretching through the wrist and the forearm as well. Now this might be strong enough for you and you can stay right here. If you're feeling any pain in the forearm or the wrist, we'll just come right back to regular tabletop fingers pointing forward. If this is feeling okay for you, you might do a little gentle rock back and forth. Just slow and controlled. I invite you to sort of stop wherever you need here. If you feel like you could have a little more of a stretch here, we'll do a couple of rounds of our cat-cow. Just keeping in mind, you're not going to go quite as deep. It's going to feel probably a lot stronger through the arms. So as you inhale, we drop the belly down, lift the tailbone and the chest, pressing the heel of the hand down. As we exhale, keep pressing that heel of the hand down as you round through your back. So for me, I come maybe half the way that I normally do, and that's enough stretch. Beautiful. Take a couple more rounds of these if that feels okay. We definitely don't want any pain. Just one more round. After that exhale, we'll slowly turn the hands back around to face the front. Just going to sit back, hips towards the heels, coming to kneeling, then just giving the hands a little bit of a shake or rotate of the wrists in both directions. Be interlacing the fingers as you press the hands away. Nice. Take a big breath in here and exhale. As we inhale, let's reach the arms up, lift up, press the palms away. Exhale, draw the hands out in front of you as you round through the back, so like a seated cat-cow now. For one more time, inhale up. Exhale as you draw it forward. Beautiful. Let's release the hands, sweep them around behind your back, interlace the fingers again. Reach the hands away from you as you peel open through the chest and the shoulders. Inhale. As we exhale, let's bow forward. Doesn't matter how far you come, we're just lifting the arms up behind us. Beautiful. Use your hands to pull you up as you inhale, lifting all the way up. Releasing the hands. Going to come back into our tabletop position. Spread the fingers out nice and wide here. Tuck the toes under as you lift up into your first downward facing dog, drawing the hips up and back. Maybe a little pedal out through the heels. Wiggle of the hips, the head. Making any movements that might feel good. Just for a few breaths until we come to find stillness here. Let's walk our feet forward, finding a forward fold at the top end of your mat. Take a halfway lift as you inhale, lengthen. Exhale and fold. Grounding through your feet, let's roll our way up to standing. Peeling up, bringing your head up. Very last. Roll the shoulders back. Tadasana, hands by your side. Beautiful. Inhale, sweep the arms up, lift up, palms connect. Exhale as you fold forward. Surya Namaskar A. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins or fingertips to the mat. Exhale, plant your hands, step back into a high plank. Taking a big breath in, knees can always come down here. Exhale, moving through your flow, so knees on or off the mat as you come down. We're going to find our back bend here, whether that's cobra, lifting just the chest, or maybe upward facing dog, straightening the arms, lifting the hips and the knees. And then downward facing dog, hips moving up and back. Beautiful. One more breath. Lifting the heels up as you inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward and step or walk to the top of your mat, forward fold. Halfway lift as you inhale. Exhale and fold. Ground through your feet as you inhale, sweep the arms out wide, rise all the way up to standing, palms connect. And exhale, draw the hands down through center. Beautiful, hands by your side. One more round, inhale, sweep up. And exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift as you inhale. Exhale, step back into your high plank, moving with your breath. Big breath in. Exhale to move through your flow, knees on or off as you come down. Finding your back bend, flipping the feet over. Inhaling into. Exhaling to downward facing dog. Nice. Inhale, lift the heels up high. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward, step, walk, or lightly jump to the top of your mat. We'll take a halfway lift as you inhale. And exhale to fold. Inhale, reaching the arms out wide, rising all the way up to standing, palms connect. Exhale, drawing the hands down through center. Tadasana, hands by your side. Beautiful. Take a full breath here. As we inhale, let's sweep the arms out wide, reach out, palms connect. Exhale to fold forward. Taking a halfway lift as you inhale. Exhale and fold. Step your left leg all the way back. We're going to stay on the toes of that left foot. Coming to a runner's lunge on your fingertips. Inhale, lift the chest and look forward, pressing that back heel away. Stay for your exhale. Plant that left hand down on the mat, and as you inhale, right arm reaches up towards the ceiling. Drawing belly towards the spine, twisting towards that right leg as you reach up through that right hand. Slowly, right hand comes down to the mat. You're going to plant that back heel down here on a 45-degree angle. Both feet are on two separate tracks here. Ground through your feet as you inhale, rise up, warrior one, sinking into that front knee. Nice, right hip drawing back, left hip drawing forward. Inhale, lift up, reach up through the fingertips. Exhale, keep the legs as they are, but straighten through that front leg, tipping the torso forward, reaching the arms back behind you, pyramid pose. Nice, inhale, ground through the feet, bend through that front knee as you rise up into your warrior one. And then exhale, forward again. Inhale, lifting up, last one. Exhale to your pyramid. We'll hold here, reaching back through the fingertips, reaching forward through the crown of the head. Steady gaze towards the top edge of your mat. Nice long spine. Beautiful. Bending through that right knee as you inhale, lifting all the way back up. I'm going to come into warrior two from here. So picking up that back heel, we're going to open up the foot a little more, reach the arms out wide. Shifting your gaze over your right fingertips. Nice, strong, grounded through both feet here. Flip that front palm up as you inhale. Exhale, reverse warrior, left hand to your back leg as the right arm sweeps back behind you, keeping the bend in the front knee. Big breath in. Exhale, coming back through center. Let's straighten through that front leg. Inhale as you reach forward. Exhale, Trikonasana. Right hand comes down to the inside of the right leg as the left arm reaches up towards the ceiling. Peeling the chest open. Reaching those arms away from one another. Both feet still firmly grounded here. Gaze is either up or down or straight ahead, whatever feels better on your neck. 2 more breaths. Beautiful. As we inhale, we slowly rise all the way up, taking a bend back into your right knee. You're going to windmill the hands down to frame that front foot coming onto your back toes again. So you're in your runner's lunge once again. And we're coming into a side plank, so planting the left hand down on the mat. You're going to roll onto the outer edge of that left foot. And I'll give you a couple of options here. Option number one is just stepping that right foot back about halfway, toes pointing out as you reach the right arm up. Beautiful. This is a good place to start. Another option is to bring right foot on top of the left, lifting the hips up. Beautiful. If both of those are a little too strong, then that left knee can come down to the mat. So just choosing here, grounding through that left arm, left hand as you reach up through the right arm, gaze up or down or straight ahead. 2 more breaths. Slowly with control, right hand comes down, both feet touch down, big breath in. Exhale to move through your flow, knees on or off the mat, coming down. Inhale, lifting into cobra or upward facing dog. And we meet back in our downward facing dog. One more big breath. Inhale, lift the heels up. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward, step, walk, or lightly jump to the top of your mat. Take a halfway lift as you inhale. Exhale and fold. Inhale, rising all the way back up to standing, palms connect. Exhale to draw the hands down through center. Back to Tadasana. Take a big breath in and exhale completely. Inhale as you sweep your arms up, reach up. Exhale to fold forward. Taking a halfway lift once you get there, inhale. Exhale and fold, right leg steps back this time, staying on your toes. Come right up onto your fingertips, runner's lunge, look forward and inhale. Stay for your exhale. Planting that right hand down on the mat. Inhale, left arm reaches up towards the ceiling, twisting towards that left leg. Beautiful. Slowly, left hand comes down. Plant that back heel down on a 45-degree angle, setting up for your warrior one, bending through the front knee as you rise up, lifting up. Sinking into that front knee. You can adjust that back leg if you need a little here, drawing left hip back and right hip forward. Inhale, lift up through the arms. Exhale, straightening through that front leg, pyramid pose, arms reach back behind you. 2 more times with your breath. Inhale, sweep you. Arms come up, big bend through that front knee, warrior one. Exhale, straightening through front leg, arms reach back, torso forward, pyramid pose. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Holding here, nice long spine. Beautiful. Rising back up into your warrior one. And lift up that back foot. Straighten that leg or lengthen that leg a little more as you open the arms out wide for your warrior two. Gazes over left fingertips. Flip the front palm up, inhale. And exhale, reverse warrior, sweeping back. Big breath in. Exhale back to your warrior two, straightening through your left leg. Inhale to reach forward. And exhale, Trikonasana, triangle pose. Left hand comes down to the inner left leg, right arm reaches up. Core stay switched on here. So still working as you reach the arms away from one another. Both feet firmly planted down for 2 more breaths. Beautiful. Inhale, slowly rising all the way back up, bending to left knee. Windmill the hands down to frame your front foot, coming onto your back toes. And coming into our side plank again, shifting or planting that right hand down. Shift the weight or come onto your outer edge of your right foot. And then choosing your variation here, left foot might just step back halfway as you reach your arms up, or left foot on top of the right leg. Or maybe that right knee is coming down to the mat. Your choice, your practice, reaching up. Staying strong for 2 more breaths. Slowly, with control, left hand comes down, coming onto both feet. You can go straight into your downward facing dog or moving through your flow to get there, choosing how you want to practice here. We'll meet back in our downward facing dog. Beautiful. Take a big breath in through the nose, filling up. Open mouth, exhale it out. Nice. Let's move through that flow again. We're going to inhale, reach the right leg up towards the ceiling. Exhale, draw the knee towards the chest as you roll forward. Look in between the hands and step that foot through or help it through if you need to. Coming to fingertips. Inhale, lift the chest, look forward. As you exhale, left hand plants down. Inhaling, right arm reaches up towards the ceiling. Finding that twist from your center. Beautiful. Slowly bring that hand down. Plant your back heel down. For your warrior one, big bend into that front knee as you rise up. Sink into front knee a little more. Take a big breath in, reach up through fingertips. Exhale into your pyramid pose. We're just going to hold here. Nice long spine. So lengthening all the way from the tailbone to the crown of the head. Bending into that right knee, inhale, lift up that back foot and then lengthen your stance, warrior two. Arms come out wide. Flip the front palm up, inhale. Exhale, reverse warrior. Nice big breath in. Exhale as you come back through center, straightening through that front leg. Inhale to reach forward. Exhale, right hand comes down, left arm reaches up for Trikonasana. Beautiful. On your next inhale, slowly we rise all the way up, taking a bend into your right knee. Windmill the hands down to frame that front foot, coming back into your runner's lunge. So you're on your back toes, coming back into our side plank, but with some different variations. You're welcome to come into any variation you did before. Otherwise, I'll guide you. So coming onto the outer edge of that left foot, we're going to step the right foot back. Maybe it's halfway, maybe you're stacking it on top, or maybe the bottom knee is down as you reach that right arm up towards the ceiling. Beautiful. You're welcome to stay here. If you want a bit more of a challenge, we can start to float that right leg up or reach that right leg up. Nice. Now staying here if you like, or if a bit of a back bend is what you feel like here, we can bend into that top knee, stepping your back toes behind you. So your right toes come down behind you off the mat. You're going to lift the hips up, reaching that right arm back. So you're straightening through the left leg, big bend into your right knee. Wild thing. One more breath, wherever you are. As we exhale back to our plank pose, rolling forward, coming onto hands and toes. Big breath in. As you exhale, either straight to down dog or maybe moving through your flow. Beautiful. How does your breath feel here? Same thing to the other side. Inhale, left leg lifts up. Exhale, draw the knee in towards your chest as you roll forward, stepping or helping that foot through in between the hands. Nice. Come to your fingertips as you inhale, look forward. Exhale, right hand comes down to the mat. And as you take your next breath in, left arm reaches up, twisting towards that left leg. Beautiful. Left hand comes down. Plant your back heel down for your warrior one. Ground through the feet as you rise up. With control, with your breath. Inhale, reach up through the arms. Exhale, pyramid pose, straightening through that front leg. Reach back through the fingertips. You draw out a little more length in the whole spine here. Take a bend back into that left knee as you reach the arms up. Lift up, warrior one. Opening into your warrior two, lengthening that back leg, reaching the arms out wide, shifting gaze of your left fingertips. Flip the front palm up, inhale. And exhale, reverse warrior, sweeping that left hand back, left arm back. Big breath in. Exhale, back to your warrior two to straighten through the left leg. Reach forward, inhale. Exhale, triangle pose. Left hand comes down, right arm reaches up towards the ceiling. Steady breath. Grounded, strong foundations through your feet, through your legs. Inhale as we rise all the way back up, taking a bend into your left knee. Windmill the hands down to frame your front foot, coming onto your back toes. Getting ready for your side plank variation, shifting your weight into your right hand, coming onto the outer edge of your right foot. Beautiful. Find that variation, whether the foot's just coming halfway back, stacking on top, or bottom knees down, reaching the left arm up towards the ceiling. Now choosing if you want a bit of a challenge, completely up to you here, reaching that left leg up towards the ceiling. And either you stay here or maybe coming into wild thing, take a bend into the top knee as you step the back toes down behind you, but halfway up your mat. Lift the hips up, reaching that left hand over your head. So straightening through the right leg, big bend into the left knee. Open heart and chest. One more breath. Slowly coming back to your plank pose, both hands and feet on the mat. We'll go straight to downward facing dog, hips moving up and back. Beautiful. From here, we're going to walk our feet forward. We're going to bring our feet out wide, so turning the toes out and the heels in. So your hands are in between your legs, and we'll take a big bend through the knees, coming into Malasana or our yogi squat. So you can be on the balls of the feet. You might have heels down for some of you. We'll bring the hands together before the heart. Elbows to the inside of the knees. Lifting the chest and the heart, looking forward. And you got the option to stay right here. If you want to have a play around with your crow pose, you're more than welcome to come into it, or I will guide you into it. So it's an arm balance. So completely optional. You can stay right here, steady gaze, and maybe closing down the eyes. Otherwise, I'll guide you through into your arm balance. Hands will come down in front of you. So about shoulder width apart. Now lift the hips up and just step the feet in together. So fingers are spread out nice and wide here. So we're going to have even balance through the hands. So as we lift the hips up, we bring the knees to the backs of the upper arms. So this is option number 1. Some people like to have knees on their outer arms and squeeze in. I find that harder, but some people find it easier. So you can try both ways. Beautiful. So just starting to have a bit of a play with shifting your weight forward, but keeping the toes on the ground. So knees on the back of the arms, you shift the weight forward a little more into your hands and your fingers, and then back. Beautiful. And then if you like, you can start to lift one foot up and then the other. So keeping the gaze forward rather than towards your feet, because we want to go forward and not down. Now, if you fall, you don't have far to go. You can always have a cushion in front of the head if you like. So again, maybe one foot at a time. Maybe you can bring both feet up. So we're sort of pressing the mat away with the hands, drawing the feet towards the buttocks. Beautiful. Steady focus. If you fall out, you can come back into it. 2 more breaths. Slowly we'll bring that feet down, come back into your yogi squat. Hands together before the heart. Good job if you got into it, even if you just lifted one foot up. Beautiful. From here, we're going to come into a seat. So some of you might just lower down. I like to bring one hand in front, one hand behind to lower myself down. Extend the legs out in front. Take a bend into your right knee. Bring that right foot on the inside of the left leg. So sitting up nice and tall, flexing left toes back towards you. As you inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale and fold forward over that left leg. Let the hands come down wherever they reach. 3 breaths here. Beautiful. Releasing that foot or the leg, just reach your arms forward here. Draw the belly back towards the spine, core switched on. As you inhale, lift the arms up, lift up with a nice strong spine. Exhale and twist, right hand behind you, left hand to the outside of the knee. Beautiful. Strong through your center. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, maybe you twist a little more. Beautiful. From your twist, we're going to come into a little back bend. So planting that right hand down behind you. As we inhale, we're going to plant the left foot down, lifting the hips up, coming right up onto that right knee, sweeping the left arm up. So you're lifting hips up and forward, just choosing your depth here. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, nice and slow, hips come down, releasing your twist, coming back towards the front, swapping the legs over, extending the right leg out. Take a bend into your left knee. Nice, sit up nice and tall. And as you inhale, reaching both arms up. Exhale and fold forward. 3 breaths here. Beautiful. Reaching the arms forward, core switched on here as you inhale, lift up nice and strong. Exhale and twist, left hand behind you, right hand to the outside of the knee. Big breath in as you lift up and lengthen, and exhale as you deepen the twist. Beautiful. Let's come into that back bend, planting left hand down behind you. As we inhale, shifting weight into that left leg, lifting the hips up, planting the right heel down, sweeping that right arm up and over your head. Nice. Take a big breath in. Exhale, releasing nice and slow. Hips come down. We turn to face center, extending both legs out in front. We'll take a big breath in, reach both arms up. And exhale, fold forward. 5 breaths here. Nice long spine, belly moving towards the thighs rather than head towards the knees. Beautiful, releasing the feet as you roll yourself all the way back up. We'll take a bend into the knees. We're going to come into our boat pose here. So a few different options. Hands can come behind the knees as you start to shift your weight back. Core is switched on. Come right up onto your toes. You can stay right here. Or you can start to float legs up to tabletop. Beautiful. And we're sort of lifting the chest and rolling the shoulders back here. So we're strong through our center and not dumping into our lower back. Option to reach the arms out in front. And if you want to go a little stronger, you can straighten through the legs. 3 more breaths. One more. Let's straighten the legs, lower ourselves down nice and slow, bringing the head and the feet down very, very last. Beautiful. And once they touch down, draw knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a nice big hug, a little rock from side to side. Beautiful. Come straight into Shavasana. So just extending the legs out long. You can let the feet come out nice and wide. Arms can come out wide. Palms tend to face up. Or you can bring hands to rest on your body. Shoulder blades flat. Back of the head's heavy. And just allowing your breath to come back to its natural state. Allowing the whole body to sort of melt down into the mat, feeling supported. Letting go of everything. Beautiful. Let's start to deepen the breath. Taking a bend into the knees, we'll gently roll over onto your preferred sides. And then make your way up to a seated position, nice and slow. Close down the eyes once you get there. Hands together before the heart. Thank you all for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed. Namaste.